Waning Moon, the wisdom of letting go. Welcome to another moment of reflection. Today we reach the last major stage of the lunar cycle, the waning moon. After the intensity of the full moon, the moon's light slowly begins to fade. In the sky it seems to lose its brightness day after day. But in reality the moon is not disappearing. It is simply preparing for a new beginning. And perhaps this is one of the greatest lessons of this phase. In life, growing doesn't always mean adding more. Sometimes growing means learning to let go. We live in a society that constantly teaches us to achieve more. More money, more possessions, more recognition, more knowledge, but it rarely teaches us the art of letting go. The waning moon invites us to do exactly that, to ask ourselves, what no longer makes sense to keep carrying? We all accumulate things throughout our lives. Objects, thoughts, hurts, beliefs, fears, habits, relationships. And often we keep carrying them simply because we've gotten used to their presence. But does everything we carry still serve our growth? Nature constantly shows us that letting go is part of life. In autumn, the trees let go. Their leaves, they release them. Not because they are dying, but because they know they need to make space for a new spring. Imagine a tree that refused to let go of its own leaves, even when they're dry. Over time, it would lose its strength. We too need, from time to time, to let go of what has already ended. The waning moon is an invitation to let go, but letting go does not mean stopping loving. It means stopping suffering over what we can no longer control. It means accepting that some people come into our lives to teach us something and then go their own way. It means understanding that some cycles have come to an end and that this is part of the beauty of existence. Maybe there is someone who still lives too much inside your thoughts. Maybe there is a situation that has already ended but still takes up space in your heart. Maybe there is an old fear that still keeps you from moving forward. Today, the waning moon invites you to look at all of this with kindness. Without judgment, without guilt, just ask yourself, do I still need this? If the answer is no, give thanks and let it go. There is a big difference between forgetting and letting go. Forgetting is trying to erase. Letting go is accepting. It is being grateful for what happened, recognizing what we have learned, and continuing on our path with a lighter heart. Spirituality teaches us that everything is energy. And when we remain attached to the past, part of our energy stays trapped in it. When we let go of what has already fulfilled its purpose, that energy returns to us. We start to feel lighter, more at peace, with more space to live in the present. And also opening up to future possibilities. The waning moon is also an excellent time to rest. We live in such a rush that we often feel guilty when we stop. But look at nature again. After blooming there is rest. After the harvest there is silence. After the day comes the night. Rest is also part of creation. We are not machines. We are human beings. We need moments of retreat, of silence, of contemplation. Maybe today is not the day to do more. Maybe it's the day to breathe more deeply, to walk without rushing, to turn off your phone for a few minutes, or hours, to listen only to the sounds of nature, or simply to remain in silence. In silence, many answers appear. There is yet another very beautiful message in this phase. The moon seems to wane, but we know it will grow again. It never loses confidence, never despairs for being less illuminated, because it knows the cycle. We too go through phases when we feel less strong, less motivated, less inspired. And that doesn't mean we are failing, it simply means we are living through a necessary stage. No winter lasts forever, no night is eternal. After the waning moon, the new moon comes again, and a new cycle begins. Perhaps life is just preparing you for something new, something wonderful, even if you can't see it yet. So trust. Trust in time. Trust in the process. Trust in yourself. Trust in the universe. Before we finish, I would like to leave you with a small practice. Close your eyes for a few moments. Breathe slowly. Imagine that you place in your hands everything you wish to let go of. A fear, a worry, a sadness, a guilt, a doubt, a hurt. Now imagine that the waning moon receives all of this with love, without any judgment, and transforms all that weight into light. Feel your heart lighter. Feel the space that has been freed inside you. That space will not remain empty. It will be filled with new experiences, new people, new opportunities, new dreams, because life detests a vacuum. Whenever we let go of something, we make way for something new to arrive. And that is perhaps the greatest message of the waning moon. Letting go is not losing. Letting go is trusting. Trusting that what is truly yours will always find its way back, and what leaves has already fulfilled its purpose. May this waning moon inspire you to leave behind everything that weighs on your soul. May it offer you serenity to accept the end of cycles, and courage to embrace the new beginnings that are approaching. Thus, our journey through the 4 major phases of the moon comes to an end. But just as it happens in the sky, the end is only the beginning of a new cycle. Look at the moon, learn from its rhythm, and remember that your life also has phases. Each of them has a purpose. And whenever you wish, come back here and listen to these reflections on each phase of the moon. May peace accompany your path. See you soon.